Hello dear students. So now in this particular session we are going to discuss the mathematics questions. So you can see here the question number 1 is on your screen is what? If a matrix A that consists numbers, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, then which of the following statement is true? There are 4 statements. We need to identify the correct one. Which statement is absolutely correct? We need to identify that particular strings, not ones, strings. Hello dear students. So now we are going to discuss the mathematics questions of shift 1. Okay. So you can see that if a matrix A that consists certain elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. You need to identify that which of the following statement is true. Out of this 4 statement, which statement is true. So how we can check that the matrix is singular or not, how we can check that the matrix is invertible or not. So simply, if you want to check that a matrix is singular or not, you need to check that if matrix determinant of a matrix, if we are going to find the determinant of this matrix, and if the determinant of matrix is 0, then the matrix is singular. And if determinant of matrix is not equals to 0, then this matrix is invertible. So first of all, we need to identify the determinant of that particular matrix. So let's see. What is the determinant of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When we are going to compute the determinant, 1, 5 into 9, 45, minus 6 into 8, 40, minus 2 into 4 into 9, minus 42. Take addition of 3, 8 into 4, minus like this. So when we are going to compute this, the result is equals to what? It is equals to 0. Okay. So if the result is 0, then matrix is what? It's matrix is what? Singular. Now see the next question on your screen. Second question is, if A is a matrix that consists element ABCD 2 cross 2 matrix, and the determinant of A is 5, it is given that the determinant of A is 5, and they're asking you what is the determinant of 2A. Okay, so if the determinant of A is 5, then what is the determinant of 2A? So we need to find determinant of matrix 2A. So what we can say, just remember one point, whenever you find out determinant of KA, here A is a matrix and K is constant, means if you are going to multiply by K in that matrix, so its determinant is simply K to the power N dot determinant of A. Here N is what? N is simply order of that particular matrix. So here what we can say, we need to find out the determinant of 5A. So not 5A, determinant of 2A. So determinant of 2A is simply what? 2 to the power n. Here we can say that this matrix is what? N cross n matrix, it's 2 cross 2 matrix. So 2 square dot determinant of A is given that it is 5. On calculating this, it gives you the answer how much? 0, 20. So you can go with the second option. 20 is your answer. Got it? Let's move to the next question. You can see that the second question is also from the matrix and third question is also from the matrix. They're asking you if a matrix A is order of 3 cross 3 and a system of equation is AX form B has a unique solution. What can we conclude about the determinant of A? So just remember one point here, whenever we are saying that if we are having a system of equations and that system of equation has a unique solution, then determinant of A is always non-zero. You can directly. Okay. So if A is a matrix and we can say that if the system of equation has a unique solution, then 100% determinant of A is non-zero. Let's see the next question. Here A is a matrix and inverse of matrix is also given to us. They are asking you what is the value of position. What is the value of X? Because we know that whenever we are going to dot product between A and A inverse, it always gives us what? Identity matrix. What is A? A is x3, 2, 4. What is A inverse? Minus 2, 1.5, 1, minus 0. When we are going to dot between them, then it gives us the identity matrix 1, 0, 1. So let's see when we are going to multiply these two matrices. So just the resultant matrix somehow, this row multiply by with this column. So x into this minus 2, 3 into 1. Now this row multiply with this 1.5 x minus 1.5 minus 4 plus 4. 2 into 1.5, 4 into minus 0.5, 3 minus value is what? 1, 0, 1. So by observing this, can we say that value should be what? 1.5x equals minus 1.5 what? 1 only. By using this, we get value of x. Either by using this equation. This equation equals to 1 or that equation give you the 1. 1 is. Let's move to the next. We are having two matrices. First of all, we need to give the dot product between A, B and find out transpose. Let's see. First of all, do the dot product. First matrix dot second matrix. Here 1 value 7 value. Now we need to find out transpose of this, so we can change row 2 column in column 2 like 3 7 0 0. That column converted to row and row is the column. You can go with the answer third one. Let's move to the another one. We are having this equation, we need to compute what is the value of A. What we can do? X plus 5 divided by x minus 1 plus 3 A x plus B x minus 1 divided by x 1. Cancel this values out. X plus 3 x minus clearly see we are taking common x side is 2x plus, compare the coefficient of x, who is your asking you addition of, let's move have are having equation and they're asking you what is the value of a. Take LCM of minus 1 plus 1 1. Let's say we'll do one thing. If we are using equals to 1, if we are putting 1, what would be the value of this particular a into, I am putting 1 here, 1 minus after multiplying, this term becomes, that term becomes, by using, if we are going to use, if the value of x 2, if I x into 2, how much? 5 equals to, I am putting 2 into 1 become 1 minus 1, how much? Calculating value of, if we are going to use x equals to, what will happen? How much? 3, so becomes 0, we are putting that side, minus 1 minus 1 1, value of, on calculating value of cot x, you can go with the first one. 1 minus 5 and 4, got it? 1 minus 5, let's see, the next question is, if the value of sine theta by phi, then what is the value of cos? As just call identity, sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is 1. Now we know that the value of sine theta is what? By phi whole square plus cos squared theta is 1. Cos squared theta is equal to what? 1 minus by 25 gives us by 25. The value of cos theta is how much? It's plus minus 5, plus minus by 5. That would be the value of cos theta. Who would answer? Cos theta, cosec theta lies in the second quadrant. That cos theta, cos theta lies in second quadrant. First quadrant. So, what is the value of cos theta? Asking. Let's see. It is given to us cos theta into cosec 1 by sin theta cot minus 1 cos theta cot theta, value of cot theta is what? Minus 1. Another point that we can conclude, one thing that we can, another point of this, can we say that here value of cos theta cot minus, that we can, now as we know the identity sin squared theta plus cos squared theta, as we know that cos theta sin theta, or at the place of that cos theta square become what? It's cos theta only. What they are asking, cos theta, let's see it. Sin square theta plus sin square 1, sin square theta what? Sin theta what? 1. Now at the place of cos theta, you can sin theta, the value of theta square, value of cos theta, how much? Option is one in the third one. So either I am writing minus square root by 2 or minus 1 by square root 2. They are similar. Write this as similar. You can go with third option. Let's move. As it is given to us 5 sin theta equals to 4. Then what would be the value of cosec theta cot theta divided by cosec theta plus cot theta? Value of sin theta, that is cosec theta divided by 4. Now see here, as it is first the value of sin got 4 by 5. Construct right angle triangle. We are going to construct the right angle triangle of this. What we can opposite side and cos. One value y is what it is? Hypo. Can we find out value of square root of 5 square? Calculating value what? 3. What we can compute? Value of cos t divided by right is what it's. So the value of cos theta is what? Let's see. Value of cos theta. Cos theta. Cos theta by 5. Now we have a value of cot theta. Value here cosec theta cot 5. Cot theta divided by 5 minus how much? Some 8. 4. Answer 1 by for real x. If x plus cos value of cos was that cos plus by x. Okay, here value of what we can by simply the identity we are going to apply the rate what we can cos theta value of cos theta what my range is from minus 2 cos theta cos theta need to compute the value of sin to the power 6 theta cos to the power 6 theta plus 3 sin square theta cos square. Compute that is this. First of all, we need to find, let's see, we are going to compute equation a cube plus b. We are having a cube whole cube minus simply we are going to find a plus cube. So it is what? A cube plus 3 ab into a plus b. That is simple formula for a plus whole cube. So I can also write like this. Now see here, simply let's just, if I am writing sin square theta cube plus cos square theta cube. It's just like a cube plus b. I am writing that much. Now just apply that formula. A plus b whole cube sin square theta cos square theta minus 3ab sin square theta cos square a plus sin square plus cos square. As we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta become 1 cube minus theta cos square term is also big. So it is 1 minus sin square cos square. That value in the minus theta cos square plus sin square theta cos square. The answer is what? It's 1, nothing else. Go with the second answer. It's 1. Let's move toward the the maximum value of 3 cos theta plus 4. Compute the largest value or the maximum possible value of 3 cos theta 4 sin theta. What we can do here? Can we apply the identity? We are having a cos theta plus b sin theta, and you need to find the maximum value of this. What we can maximum value of this is nothing, it is square root of a square plus square root of value of square become 9, square become square root become 25. So what is the value? 5. 5 is here. 5 is here. Let's move to the next question. Sin 5x plus sin 3x plus sin x equals value of x other than sin between x pi by 2. It is given that sine 5x, one thing, if I am writing that formula is sin a plus sum is equal to sin a plus sin b. Formula is sin a plus by 2 cos minus by 2 sin cos 4x by 2 becomes plus sin 3x equals to, just take sin 3x common, cos 2x plus 1 sin 3. By observing, by comparing, we can that cos 2x plus 1, either this term is equal to or sin 3 equals to, either this term sin 3x equals to, can we say that for this particular factor 3x equals to n pi, because sin n pi is always equal to 3x equals to n pi. The value of x is what? It's n pi by 3. Value of x is what? N pi by 3. Now we need to find out the value between quadrant only. What we can here, value of n is equal to 1, value of x is, because we need to find the value of x be greater than n pi, we can put any value of n, but try that between for pi by 2, the value of n is equal to 1, go with this. Pi by 3 result. General solution of tan square x equals to 1. Okay. So it is given to us that we are taking tan square x 1, then what would be the general solution for this one? So value of tan x 1 or value of tan x may be 0, sorry, maybe minus 1. So either it is 1 or minus 1, both the cases going to satisfy. General solution when the value of tan x is 1. So what we can, value of x is n pi plus pi by 4, then it always, this always going to satisfy. Always going to satisfy. And when we can, value of tan x is minus 1, value of x n pi minus pi by 4, always going to, for this. So let's see here. Can we go with the second one? Second is your answer. Got it. Second is here. Now see here. Cos 5 pi by 17, cos 7 pi by, cos 7 pi by 17, cos pi by 17 equals to how much? Compute that particular. Call one formula. Cos A cos B cos plus cos by pi by 17, cos 7 pi by cos A is what? 11 pi by 7. Cos pi plus A cos 10 pi. Five, 7, 10, 5. By the value cos. That is the identity are having that. Sin theta minus cos theta by 5. What is the value of sin theta plus cos? So difference is given to us 4 by 5. What we, let's just try the idea. Sin theta plus sin theta minus theta at addition what 2 sin squared theta plus of sin squared theta. Let's see the value of sin theta comes as it is sin theta. This term is 5 sin square sin square is equal to minus value of sin theta root of root 30 root of exactly t is your answer. Are you getting that particular answer? Got it? Now see, the next question is the real part of this is what? Okay, we need to find out there is a imaginary part as well as there is a real part. So we need to solve this particular equation and we need to find out what would be the real part for that. Okay, so you can see here, first of all, it is 1 plus 2i, and in division this is 2 minus I whole square. So when we are going to expand this 2 minus I whole square, just apply the formula a square plus b square minus 2ab means it is 4i. Now 4 plus I square, can we say that the value of I square is what? It's minus 1. So 4 minus 1 minus 4i. So this becomes 3 minus 4i. Okay. So this is exactly 3 minus 4i on solving this. So 1 plus 2i divided by 3 minus 4i. Let's do one thing. Just multiply by 3 plus 4i and divide by 3 plus 4i in this particular equation. Okay. So 1 plus 2i, 3 plus 4i divided by 3 square, a square minus b square. So ultimately this become 4 square, I square become minus 1. So I can directly write 3 square plus 4 square. Okay. Let's see. Just compute the numerator part. So 3 plus 4i plus 3 into 2, 6i, 2 into 4, 8i square divided by 25. So this 8 8i square become minus 8 plus 3, so it become minus 5 plus 10i divided by 25. Now we need to take the real part and the imaginary part. So the real part for this is what? Minus 5 by 25. On solving this, can we say that it is minus 1 by 5? So you can go with first answer. First is your result. Got it? First is your result. Let's move toward the next question. Question number 16. Now we need to take a modulus of complex number and we need to check that this modulus is equal to what? Modulus of this complex number is equals to what? 2 by 25. Okay, 2 by 25 is the answer given by this particular. So let's try. First of all, find out the modulus of this. So as we know that the modulus property is what? If we are taking modulus of the first z1 is what? It is a complex number, and z2 is also a complex number. You need to take mod of this. So can we say that you can take individual mod of first and the individual mod of second. Okay, so ultimately mod of I plus 1 plus I raised to 10 divided by 2i minus 4 raised to 4. We need to take modulus of this one also. Okay, so let's find mod of 1 plus I. So it's simply square root of 1 plus 1. So it becomes square root 2. We need to take simply power 10. So 2 raised to 5, it becomes 32. Okay. Now see, we need to find mod of 2i minus 4, square root of minus 4 square plus 2 square. Square root 20. Square root 20. Okay. Now we need to take its power 4. So this become 20 square. How much? 400. So you can see this value is 32. This value is 400. So 32 divided by 400. 32 divided by 400 is how much? You can take on calculating, this is 2 by 25. You can go with the first answer, 2 by 25. In a circle with center O, a 6 cm long chord is at a distance 4 cm from the center. The length of diameter is what? The length of diameter is what? So can we say that first of all we need to find out the length of radius, and twice of length of radius become length of diameter. So as we can see that the chord is 6 cm. Okay. The chord is 6 cm and distance is 4 cm. So if you want to find out the radius, so can we say that radius is what? It's a simply square root of half length of chord, square root of half length of chord plus distance, square root of half length of chord's square plus distance square. So the value of half length of chord is what? 6 by 2. It become 3. The value of B given to us is what? It's 4. So 3 square plus 4 square. On solving this, it gives you the value 5. So 5 is radius. We need to find out the diameter. So this is 2r. So 2 multiplied by 5, it gives you the value 10 centimeter. So you can go with second answer. 10 centimeter. Got it? 10 centimeter is your result. Let's move toward the next question. the length of tangent from point 5 comma 1 to circle is equals to 0. Okay, so we need to find out the length of tangent from this point to this is the circle. Okay, so what is the formula for the length of tangent? So first of all we need to find out the point center circle as well as the radius as well as the point. So point is given to us is what? The point given to us is what? It's 5.5 comma 1. Now let's simplify this or convert that into the center and radius format. See, x square plus 6x. Okay, so if we are going to take plus 9 minus 9 plus y square minus 4y, after that we can write plus 4 minus 4, the minus 3 is also given to us, is equals to what? It's 0. Okay, so here what we can say when we are going to convert this, so can we say that this is x plus 3 square minus 9 plus, can we say that this is y minus 2 square minus 4 minus 3 is equals to 0. So x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square, this is minus 9 minus 4 minus 3. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So is equals to 16. We can say that become 4 square. So by this, what is your center? Center is, and what is your radius? So we can say that radius is directly, it's what? 4. And what is the center? So center is minus 3 comma 2. Okay, so we need to take, you need to find the tangent. So what is, how we can calculate the length of tangent? The square root of this x5 minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus 2 whole square. So 5 plus 3, 8 square become 64, and we need to subtract r square also, radius square. So this term become what? This is 1 only, and minus r square become what? 16. The square root of 49. On solving this, it gives you answer 7. So here you can see that simply the formula to calculate the tangent is simply x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square plus r square. Here the x1 y1 is the point and x2 y2 is the center and r is the radius. So simply you need to convert that equation into the center radius format. So you can calculate this two term. The point is given to us. Just apply the formula. You got that particular answer. Got it? Let's move toward the next question. Question number 22. So as we can see that if the length of tangent is 8 centimeter and the distance between the center of the circle and the external point is 11 centimeter, then the area of circle is what? We need to compute the area of circle. So length of tangent is given to us, just see here, length of tangent is given to us, that is 8 centimeter, and the distance between center of circle and external point is 11 centimeter. You can apply the simple formula, length of circle L square equals to D square minus R square. Okay, so L square is what? Length of tangent is what? 8 square. The distance is given to us is what? It is 11 square minus R square. So R square equals to 11 square become 121 minus 64. The value of R square is equals to what? 57. Now the area of circle is what? Pi r square. Area is what? It's pi r square. So pi into r square is what? Pi into 57. So 57 pi is your answer. See, 57 pi centimeter. 57 multiplied by what? Pi. The value of pi is what? 3.14 centimeter. When you are calculating this, you got that particular answer. Okay. So either 57 pi or 57 into the value of pi, you can find that answer directly like this. Okay. So it's a simple formula based question. Just put the formula and get the answer. Now the equation of parabola. The equation of parabola is given. We need to find the equation of parabola with the focus and vertex. Okay, so focus is given to us, vertex is given to us. So can we say that the generalized equation of parabola is what? Y minus k whole square equals to 4a x minus h. Okay, so this is h and this is k. Vertex is given to us is what? 1 comma 0. So the value of h and k is given to us. Okay, and distance from vertex to focus, a is what? A is distance from the vertex to focus. You can see vertex at 1 comma 0 and focus at 2 comma 0. So simply can we say that the distance is what? It's a 2 minus 1, nothing, 1 only. So the value of a is 1. Just put that value. So y minus 0 whole square equals to 4 into 1 x minus h. H is 1. So y square equals to 4x minus 1. So can we go with y square equals to 4x minus 4? That would be the answer. So you can go with the second answer. Y square equals to 4x minus 4. Got it? Let's move toward the next question. So you can see the next question is what? The equation of parabola with, see the next question is what? This is the done, na? Next question is what? If 2 comma 0 is the vertex and y-axis is the directrix of parabola, then its focus is what? Okay, so the vertex is given to us. Vertex is given to us and they are asking you y-axis is directrix of parabola, then the focus is what? So simply can we say that for the focus vertex is 2 comma 0. Okay, and direct y-axis directrix means the value of x is what? It's a 0. So simply it's a 2 plus 2 comma 0. So you can go with 4 comma 0. 4 comma 0 is your answer. So it's also a direct question and very simple question. Okay, so it's simply because it says that na y-axis is directrix of parabola. So it's simply 2 plus 2 comma 0. So it becomes 4 comma 0. Now we need to find out the next question is the eccentricity of ellipse 16x square plus 7y square equals to 112 is what? So we need to find out the eccentricity. So what is the formula for the eccentricity? So first of all you need to convert that into the ellipse form equation. So 16x square plus 7y square equals to 112. So just divide by 112. So this value become 1. Okay. Now the standard equation is x square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1. So with the help of that, what would be the value of a square? What would be the value of a square? Can we say that it's nothing, it's simply 112 by 16. The value of b square is 112 by 7. Now the formula for the eccentricity is what? The square root of 1 minus a square divided by b square. The square root of 1 minus a square is what? 112 by 16. So 112 by 16 divided by 112 by 7. So 7 by 16. So square root of 1 minus 7 by 16. So this is square root of 16 minus 7 divided by 16. 9 by 16. 3 by 4. You can go with the last answer. 3 by 4 is your answer. Got it? 3 by 4 is your answer. Let's move toward the value of limit n tends to infinity 4x cube minus x plus 1 divided by x square minus 4x 1 minus x square. So if we are directly going to put the value infinity, so this become infinity by infinity. So let apply the L'Hospital rule and take a differentiation of above term divided by the differentiation of below term. So let's see, equation is what? It is 4x cube minus x plus 1 divided by x square minus 4x plus 4x cube. Let's see. So when we are taking differentiation, 12x square minus 1 divided by 2x minus 4 plus 12x square. Now if we are going to put the value, so again it's infinity by infinity rule. So we need to make differentiation one more time. So 24x divided by 2x become 2 plus 24x. Take one more time differentiation. So 24 divided by 24. So the value become 1 only. And limit n tends to infinity, x tends to infinity, value 1. So your answer is simply 1, nothing else. So you need to take L'Hospital rule, take a differentiation until your format is infinity by infinity. Now we need to compute the value of limit x tends to 1, x cube minus 1 divided by x minus 1. So see, limit x tends to 1, apply the formula for x cube minus 1. What we can say? Can we say that it is x minus 1 multiplied by x square plus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Just cancel this out. Put the value. So 1 square plus 1 plus 1, it become how much? 3. So you can go with third answer. 3 is your answer. 3 is your answer. Okay. The derivative of x to the power x with respect to x is what? We need to find out the differentiation, derivative of x to the power x, and we need to take differentiation with respect to x. Okay. So see, y is equals to x raised to x. Just take log both the side. So log y is equals to, can we say that this become x log x? Because log x to the power x is what? It become x log x. That's why I put that value here. Okay. Now take a differentiation both the side. So log y differentiation become 1 by y dy by dx is equals to x log x. So we can say that when we are taking the differentiation of x, so this is log x plus x and 2, log x differentiation become 1 by x. You can cancel this term. So dy by dx is equals to y into log x plus 1. Now at the place of y we can put the value of y, that is x raised to x. So by putting the value, you got the result is like that. So is given in the last option. You can go with the fourth. So fourth is your answer. Fourth is your answer. Got it? Now see the next question, 29. D by dx of tan inverse x by a. Okay. So d by dx of tan inverse x by a. So 1 upon 1 plus x by a whole square. Okay. And you need to take differentiation of x by a also. So the differentiation of x by a become 1 by a, 1 plus x upon a whole square. Solve this. 1 by a divided by a square plus x square divided by a square. You can cancel this out. So a upon a square plus x square. That would be your answer. Last one. Okay. So first of all, you need to take differentiation of tan inverse x by a. So tan inverse x by a is what? 1 upon 1 plus x by a whole square. Differentiation is what? So it's simply this one. Now see the next question. We need to take a differentiation of this particular. So let's assume this y is equals to what? Square root of sin x, and can we say that this is again the term y that is going to repeat again and again. Let's take a square of this. So y square equals to sin x plus y. So y square minus y equals to sin x. Now take a differentiation for this. So y square differentiation is what? It's 2y. Then y differentiation is dy by dx minus dy by dx and sin x. So differentiation of sin x is what it is? Differentiation of sin x is what it is? Cos x. So dy by dx is equals to cos x divided by 2y minus 1. Or we can say this is also correct. If we take minus common, so we can apply a minus above that. Got it? Now see the next question is slope of normal to the curve at point is what? Slope of normal to the curve at point is what? So if you want to find out the slope of normal, so first of all you need to take a differentiation of this particular equation. Let's see, because we need to find out the value of dy by dx. Okay. So let's see, if I am going to take a differentiation of the equation d by dx with respect to x. X to the power 2 by 3 minus 1. And for this, differentiation of this become what? It's a 0. Okay, now see for this. Two by 3 x to the power minus 1 by 3 equals to minus 2 by 3 y to the power minus 1 by 3 dy by dx. Okay, so dy by dx equals to, can we say that minus x raised to minus 1 by 3 divided by y raised to minus 1 by 3. Now we need to compute that value at 1. So minus 1 by 1 become 1. Okay, now so this will become minus 1. So now slope of tangent is equals to what? Minus 1 by slope of normal. Slope of tangent is minus 1. So slope of normal minus minus become plus. So slope of normal become plus 1. You can go with the second answer. Slope of normal become plus 1. Got it? So the relationship between slope of tangent and slope of normal is what? Slope of tangent is minus 1 by slope of normal. Now this is the dy by dx is what? It's simply slope of tangent. The value of this is what? Minus 1. So slope of normal become what? 1 only. You can go with the second answer. 1 is your answer. Let's move to the next question. The equation of tangent to the curve. Curve is what? Y equals to x cube at 1 comma 1 is. So we need to compute the equation of tangent to the curve. Okay. First of all, do one thing. Just take a differentiation of this with respect to y, with respect to x. So dy by dx equals to what? 3x square. You need to compute that value at 1, 1. Okay. So dy by dx become what? So 3 into 1 square. So it become 3 only. Okay. So now the slope is what? Y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. So y minus y1, m slope of tangent is what? It's 3 x minus x1. So equation is what? 3x minus 3. So we can write 3x, take y this side, minus y. This is minus 3 minus plus 1 become minus 2 equals to 0. So on solving this equation, you got that equation. You can go with third answer. Third is your answer. Got it? Third is your answer. For what value of x, the function 2x cube plus 3x square minus 36x plus 10 as minimum. Okay. So first of all, what to do? You need to take a differentiation of this particular equation. So let's take the differentiation of this equation. So 2x cube become 3x square plus 2x minus 36. Okay. Just put that value equals to 0. Okay, so how much it is? 6x square plus 6x minus 36. Take differentiation one more time for this particular equation. So this is 12x plus 6 and put that value equals to 0. So with the help of that, what we can say, the value of x is what? It's minus 3. So at the value of x minus 3, if we are putting that value in the double differentiation, see, this is the single differentiation. This is f dash x. This is f double dash x. So at x equals to minus 3, this term is equals to what? It is equals to 0. So by observing this, we can say that there are two possible value of x. First is minus 3 and second is 2. Okay, just put that value minus 3 in this equation. So 12 into minus 3 plus 6. So minus 36 plus 6 become 30. Okay, become minus 30. The value is less than 0. So this is maximum point. Let's see, put x equals to 2. So f double dash 2, 12 into 2 plus 6, 30. This is greater than 0. So this is minimum point. So we need to find the value of x at minimum point. The value of x is what? It's 2. So at 2 it is minimum. So you can go with answer 2. Got it? At 2 this is minimum. So you need to go with answer 2. Okay. So now the next question is, if z is equals to x square minus y square, then we need to compute the partial derivative of z with respect to x as well as with respect to y, and we need to put the value in this particular equation. Let's see. So if we are going to calculate del z by del x, if we are going to differentiate this with respect to x, it gives you 2x, and the partial derivative with respect to y is minus 2y. Okay, just put that value in this particular equation. So 1 by x multiplied by 2x plus 1 by y multiplied by minus 2y. You can cancel out this value like this. So 2 plus minus 2 is equals to what? It gives you value 0. So you can go with third option. Okay. So 0 is your answer. 0 is your answer. Okay, now see the next question, question number 35. If u equals to e raised to power xy, and we need to take the double partial derivative, and we need to put the value in this particular equation at 1, 1. So we need to find what would be the value. Okay, so let's see here. If we are going to take a double differentiation, so we can say that with respect to x is just like that, e raised to xy. So what is the differentiation of e raised to xy? So can we say that it is for this e raised to xy is e raised to xy, and for xy it become y. So y dot e raised to xy. Then again if we are taking differentiation, so this is y square dot e raised to xy. Okay. Now if we are going to compute this with respect to y. Okay. So it's simply the first time it is x into e raised to xy, then x square dot e raised to xy. Now we need to compute value at 1, 1. So simply at the place of x, if we are putting 1, at the place of y, if we are putting 1. So this equation become 1 square become 1, that is e, and this is also e. So e plus e is how much? It become 2e. You can go with second answer, 2e. Okay. Now see the next one. If we are taking integration of log sec x, 10x. Okay, so if we are taking integration of log sec x, so how much it is? If we are going to take integration of log sec x, then how much it is? So see here, the value of integration of log of sec x multiply by tan x dx. Okay, so just recall one differentiation. If we are taking differentiation of log sec x, it gives you tan x. Okay, just recall that identity. If you are taking differentiation of log sec x, it gives you tan x. Okay, so just assume that suppose this value become u, so du by dx equals to tan x. So du is equals to tan x dx. Okay, now if I am taking just see, can we do one thing at the place of, just see, this is at the place of that what we are putting u, so u is equals to what, log sec x. Now just see this particular equation, so log sec x at the place of that just put u, and tan x dx at the place of that I can put du. Now I need to take integration of u, so integration of u is what, u square by 2 plus constant c. Now at the place of u again put the value log sec x. So can we go with this answer? Now see, we need to take integration of sine square x dx. Okay, so what would be the integration? So first of all, just recall the trigonometry identity, sine square theta. So what we can set is 1 minus 2 cos theta, 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Okay, just put that value here. So it's 1 by 2 minus cos 2x by 2 dx. So integration for the constant term is 1 by 2x minus cos 2 theta integration is how much? So can we say that this integration is sine 2x divided by 4. So sine 2x divided by 4 plus constant c, that would be your answer. So you can see this option is given in the last one. Okay, fourth one is the answer. This fourth one. Let's see the next question. You need to take integration of dx upon 25 minus x square. So 25 minus x square, what we can say? So just recall the integration identity, 1 upon a square minus x square. If we are going to take integration of this, so it's a simply 1 by 2a log a plus x upon a minus x. Just compare this with that. So here we can say that dx upon 5 square minus x square. So this is 1 by 2a. So 5 into 2 is how much? 10 log 5 plus x divided by 5 minus x plus constant c. So you can go with this one. This third is your solution. Got it? Okay. Let's move to the next question. If we are taking integration of x1 minus x to the power 9 dx. Okay. So just assume that u equals to 1 minus x. Now if we are taking differentiation of this, so can we say that du is equals to minus dx. Okay, so just see, can we say that when, because we need to change the limits also, because these limits are for x, now we need to change limit for y. So can we say that when the value of x is 0, put that value in this particular equation, so the value of u become 1, and when the value of x is 1, then u becomes 0. So your integration is what we can say is, limit is just change 1 to 0. Okay, limit is just change 1 to 0. Now at the place of x, what we can put? So the value of x is what? 1 minus u. 1 minus x become what? It's a simply u to the power 9, and this is minus du, because at the place of dx you can put minus du. Okay, So if you want to change this negative term, so just change the limit. So limit is from 0 to 1, 1 minus u to the power 9 du. Just like that. Okay. So this is simply 0 to 1 u to the power 9 minus integration 0 to 1 u dot u to the power 9 become u to the power 10. Now u raised to 9, so we can say that u raised to 10 divided by 10 minus u raised to 11 divided by 11. You need to take integration. Limit is from 0 to 1. So first of all you need to put the value 1 and then you need to put the value 0. So 1 by 10 minus 1 by 11. Just solve this equation. So on solving this, it become 1 by 110. You can go with first option, 1 by 110. Okay, so simply replace, substitute the u at the place of 1 minus x. So because of that, that become 1 minus x become u and x become 1 minus u. And correspondingly you need to change that's differentiation, this is dx, you need to change that in terms of du. And correspondingly you need to also change the limit. So after solving, you can conclude with first option. Let's see. The question is, if we are taking integration of x with respect to dx from minus a to a. Okay, so what we can say, it's nothing, it's simply the integration of modulus operation. Okay, so what we can say, if you are going to take integration, see, if you are having integration from minus infinity to infinity for any function dx, so simply you can say that it is twice of 0 to infinity for the same function dx. Okay, here the limit is what? Minus a to a. So you can just put the limit, minus a to a. Okay, so minus a to a, so this becomes 0 to a. So you need to do 2 of 0 to a x dx. So this is x square by 2, 0 to a. So this becomes a square by 2. So your answer, final result is what? It's simply a square. You can go with the last option. Now see the next question. We need to take integration of 0 to pi by 2 cos 2x divided by sin x plus cos x dx. Okay, we need to do that thing. So what would be the integration for this? So just recall one identity, 0 to pi by 2, if you are having function fx dx, so can we say that it is 0 to pi by 2 is equivalent with function pi by 2 minus x dx. Okay, so just apply this particular, supposed to be this complete equation is equivalent with I. So what we can say, at the place of x, if we are going to put pi by 2 minus x, so this is integration from 0 to pi by 2 cos 2 of pi by 2 minus x divided by sin pi by 2 minus x plus cos pi by 2 minus x dx. Okay, so let's see. Here is cos, just see this numerator term, can we write pi minus 2x? So cos 180 minus theta become minus cos theta. Now there is what? Sin 90 minus theta. So sin 90 minus theta become cos theta. Sin 90 minus theta become cos theta, and cos 90 minus theta Can we go with cos 90 minus theta becomes sin theta? So this is I equals to, we can say that this is minus cos 2x divided by cos x plus sin x dx. Okay. So what we can say, I is equals to, this is what? Can we say that this is same as minus I? So I equals to minus I means I plus I equals to 0. 2I equal to 0. So I equals to what? 0. So can we say that the integration for this is what? It's simply 0, nothing else. So it's a simple question. You can say that 0 is your answer. Okay. Now move to the next question. The area bounded by the curve y equals to 4x square, the x-axis, the line x equals to 0 and the line x equals to 1 is what? So we need to simply identify that the area bounded by the curve is what? Y equals to 4x square. Okay. First thing is this, area bounded by the curve and the x-axis and the line at x0 and the line at x1. Okay. So simply what we can say, you need to calculate area under the curve. So curve is what? 4x square dx. Okay. And range is from 0 to 1. So we can put a limit from 0 to 1. Integrate this. We are going to integrate this. This is 4 into x cube by 3. Need to take limit. So it is simply 4 by 3. So you can go with the last option. The area is 4 by 3. Got it? Okay. Let's move towards the next question. Question number 43. We need to find out the RMS value of x square in a range from interval 0 to 1. Okay. So RMS means what? Root mean square. RMS means what? Root mean square. So you need to find root mean square value. There is a direct formula for that. Okay. So root mean square value for this supposed to be, we are assuming this is the interval AB. Okay. And root square value of x square. So it is simply 1 upon b minus a integration from a to b the function fx dx. Okay. And root mean square you need to find out, then you need to take a square of this. So let's see. B is what? 1 minus a. So 1 minus 0 become 1. So you need to simply calculate integration of square root of integration from a to b, means it is 0 to 1. Fx is what? It is x square. You need to take a square of this. So x to the power 4 dx. So this become x to the power 5 divided by 5. You need to take a square root of this and limit 0 to 1. So ultimately when we are going to put 1 here, so it become 1 by 5. So we can go with first option, square root of 1 by 5. Got it? So that would be your answer. You need to simply apply the formula, nothing else. Now it's a simple question. You need to find out what is the degree of this particular equation. So degree of the equation, so just simplify this, y dash y, we can multiply by this is equals to 5. So y dash dot y dash, so what we can say that this become y dash whole square plus y dash is equals to 5. Now they are asking you the degree. So degree of differentiation term is what? It's a 2. So you can go with answer 2. 2 is your degree. Let's move question number 45. The order of differential equation whose general solution is y equals to a sin x plus b cos x is what? The order of differential equation y equals to a sin x plus b cos x. Okay. The order of differential equation whose general solution is this. So what we can say? If we need to find out the result corresponding to that, so first of all you need to take a differentiation of this. Just take a differentiation of this y dash. Okay. So a sin x. So sin x differentiation is what? It's simply cos x. And b as it is cos x differentiation is what? It is minus sin x. Okay. Now take differentiation one more time. Take differentiation one more time. So a cos theta become minus sin theta. and sine theta become cos theta. So y double dash is equals to what we can say, if I am taking minus a common, so if I am taking minus common, so it's just like that. Now at the place of this, can I put y, because this is equivalent with y. So y double dash plus y equals to 0. That would be your equation. So what is the order of this particular equation? So you can see here, order is what? The maximum differentiation. So we need to do differentiation 2 times. So order is 2 and degree is power of that. So for this degree is what? 1, but they are asking you the order. So you need to go with answer 2. Now we are having the differential equation. They are asking you the differential equation is which category. So just remember one point. If you are able to write the differential equation dy by dx plus pxy is equals to qx, if you are able to write equation in this particular form, then the equation is first order linear equation. So can we change that into this particular form? So let's see, dy by dx, we can send this, we can write this is minus x upon 1 plus x square minus y upon 1 plus x square. So dy by dx, just send y terms to left hand side. So plus, can we say that 1 plus x square y is equals to minus x upon 1 plus x square. So this term is what? This is your px term and this is your qx term. So we can say that this is equivalent with that, this particular is in the form. So this is first order linear equation. You can go with the second answer. Let's move to the next question, question number 47. The solution of this differential equation is what? If we want to compute the solution for this differential equation, then what we can say? So can we say that dy, if we are going to send this to the left hand side, so 1 plus y square equals to dx, just take an integration both the side. So dy upon 1 plus y square, can we say that this is the integration corresponding to tan inverse y, and for this it is x. So we can say that y equals to what? Tan x. So y equals to tan x. Okay. So you are doing the integration, then definitely you need to add some constant. So you can add constant c. So you can go with the second answer. Okay. So y equals to tan x, but you need to add certain constants. So that's why c is your answer. Question number 40. So the solution for this particular differential equation, how we can find out the solution for this? So simply, can we say that, just observe this dy, this is first order equation. So plus 1 by x y equals to x square. So your px is what? It is 1 by x, and your qx is what? It is x square. Now we can find out the integrating factor. So if is what? It's e raised to integration of px dx, p of x dx. Okay. So e raised to, you need to take integration of 1 by x dx. Now the integration of 1 by x is what? It is simply log x. So x to the power log x, sorry, e to the power log x become what? It is x only. So what we can say, integrating factor is what? It's simply x. Okay. So now what we can do, just multiply by the integrating factor in this particular equation. Okay. So x dy by dx plus y is equals to x cube. What I am doing, just multiply by this integrating factor. Integrating factor is what? It's x. Just multiply by this x to this particular equation. So that would be your equation. Okay. Now what we can say? Just simply, if we are going to take a, if we are observing this particular term, so can we replace this whole term? It is nothing. It is simply the differentiation of xy with respect to x. It's nothing. It's simply differentiation of xy with respect to x, and this is equals to x cube. Now we can take integration both the side. So if we are going to integrating this differentiating factor, so it become xy only, and integration of x cube is what? It's simply x to the power 4 divided by 4. Okay, x to the power 4 divided by 4 plus some constant c. Okay, now what we can say, we can multiply by 4. So this is 4xy is equals to x square plus 4c. Okay, now we can compute the value of c at what? So we know that the value is what? 1 1. Just put that value here. So x is 1, y is 1. So the value of c is what? It's nothing. It's simply, if the value of x is 1, we are putting the value 1 here and 1 this side. So the value of c become 3 by 4. Just put that value here. So you can just observe 4xy is equals to x square plus 4 into 3 by 4. 4 to 4 cancel out. You can go with the second answer. This is x to the power 4. Okay. So by putting this value in this particular equation, we can say that the constant become 3 by 4. Now move to the next question. Question number 49. We need to find out the solution of this differential equation. We can say that this is the second order differential equation. Okay. So see here, this is what? It's simply d cube y plus 3d square plus 2d is equals to what? It's a 0. Okay. D cube y plus 3d square. So your equation somehow look like this. Your equation somehow look like this. So can we say that it is just like a cube d cube y plus, here is what it is, 3d square. So 3a square d square y plus 2d y is equals to 0. So if we are going to take y common from this and d common from this, so it is a cube d square plus 3a square d plus 2 y is equals to 0. Okay. Now just by using characteristic, just compare this with the characteristic equation, like a cube m square plus this is what, 3a square m plus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, and just find out the roots of this particular equation. So on solving this, you are getting two roots. The value of m1 m2 is what? It's nothing, it's simply minus 1 by a as well as minus 4 by 2a. Okay, so the value of m1 is minus 1 by a and the value of m2 is minus 2 by a. So minus 1 by a and minus 2 by a. Okay, just put that value in the equation. So you can write the general solution is what? Y equals to a is some constant plus b e to the power what? So minus x plus c3 e to the power what? So it is minus 2x. You can divide by a is some constant, assume that the value of that constant is 1, you can go with this answer. The last question is, we need to find out the particular integral pi portion of this particular equation. Okay, so how you can find out the particular integral for this? So the particular integral of this is what? This equation is simply, if you are going to compare this equation with can we say that it is like a d square plus 3d plus 2 is equals to e to the power minus 2x. Okay, so it's simply 1 upon d square plus 3d plus 2 e raised to minus 2x. So I need to take a particular integral of this. Now see, if we are going to replace d by minus 2, then this equation become what? 1 upon 4 minus 6 plus 2. So 4 plus 2, 6 minus 6 becomes 0. So can we say that d equals to minus 2 is one of the root for that? Okay. So it's nothing, it's simply minus x into e to the power minus 2x. That would be your final answer. This is your particular integral, because they're asking you the question related to the particular integral. So you can go with the first option. So I hope this question is clear to all of you, and these are the total 50 questions from the your mathematics portion. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.